Before we get started, I want you to like this post and share this, okay? Because today we're going to be talking about something very deep, very, very deep. This came through yesterday, and this is all about the devil and how the devil works. And the number one thing in the devil's tool belt to keep us from our truth, knowing who we truly are, connecting with our spiritual self. So say hi in the comments. I will be looking at these comments when the live is on. I'm going through this transitional phase, and I'm not quite sure why Spirit is guiding me to do this. Not even at my house right now. I'm not quite sure what's going on. But there is a lot of shifting and changing happening. So I just have to go with the flow and follow the guidance given to me by Spirit, because it's for our highest good. The one thing that I have been told is that every single week I'm not conserving my energy, because I'm doing things now that are out of alignment. So now is the time for me to really harness my force so I can move on to this next level, so we all can move on to this next level and do what I've come here to do. So there's some very powerful knowledge coming through in relation to the chosen ones, what the chosen ones actually are. And if you're seeing this, you are a chosen one. Okay, so everyone is a chosen one. Everyone is a child of God. You are a chosen one, but it takes you answering the call. Now that Christ is returned, we have the knowledge, the wisdom, the power, the frequency. Now the Christ has returned to find those beings. Those beings will align their energy with the Christ, and we will do what we've come here for. So this is all about unification, and it's no surprise today's stream is all about separation. So we have this consciousness energy, pure consciousness from the core of creation. And then we have the other part, the darkness. The separation is this darkness. So the separation is encoded within everything on this planet, in this galaxy, in this universe. Now is the time that we show up for ourselves. Every time I go live or I make a stream, you show up, because this is what it takes to be able to anchor the knowledge. You need to show up to receive the wisdom, the knowledge, the spiritual activations, the awakenings. You show up because we are creating a collective here, now, at this time on this planet. And it's up to us to consciously show up, connect our energy, open our minds to something new, because that's what it's going to take. There is a lot of information out there in this world, but none compares to this knowledge shared, because this comes from a frequency of creation. So let me know that you're here, and at any time on these streams, if you feel like sharing anything to really assist this, okay? Because you guys all have these brilliant minds, and you've had these lives, you've come here, and so many things have happened to you, for you, and you've learnt certain lessons. And we're here to support others. So, separation. Yesterday and today, what kept coming through was Devil's Playground, Devil's Playground, Devil's Playground. And I kept seeing a playground, a red playground, like with it's kind of like a horror movie, like just this little swing just moving. Now, we're here to become sovereign. So in the comments, I want you to write, I am sovereign. I am sovereign. We need to really push. We need to really anchor. We need to affirm. We need to really proclaim these things. We need to write it down, get it on the paper, get it on the comment stream. We need to really set our intentions. These things are so incredibly powerful, and the darkness has used these things to be able to control and to be able to harness your force. So now is the time that we reclaim it. They're saying reclaim it by proclaiming it. So there's a lot of beings who are in absolute stagnancy right now. That's where people are at because of the deception and the misinformation and the old world outdated knowledge. The path to your truth, this spiritual path, isn't one way. It's not in one healing modality, 2 healing modalities, 3 healing modalities. It's not in a meditation practice. There are so many things that need to be worked on. And in my membership, we go into this and we go deep into this about what we need to input and how we bring this in and awaken ourselves, because right now is very doom and gloom, and there's so many people awakened to the darkness. They're suffering these spiritual attacks, this black magic, these things that have been cast upon them by others. It limits them, it holds them, it keeps them stuck and stagnant and, on this hamster wheel. So let me know in the comments if you are suffering any of that sort of stuff. We need to really purge the planet, and you guys joining us here every week are playing your part by sharing, by sharing, by collaborating, by sharing in the comments, connecting, all those co-words. By you guys doing that, excuse me, I'm going to have coffee. I never do this in lives. But what Spirit's been telling me is I need to take it back a bit. I am really sharing a lot of knowledge that isn't being received by people because of the frequency that the collective is at right now. So one of the things is really taking it easy and just knowing that, not putting pressure on myself. And these are all lessons for us as well, to really take it back a notch and really just relax. They're sort of saying right now, let the dust settle. Like, let the dust settle. We're going through this huge transformation right now. And there is so many shifts happening, and we are preparing ourselves for something big. So we have a full moon today. Is it today? Tomorrow? We have my birthday tomorrow. I think tomorrow, the 22nd. So we have the winter solstice, don't we? Isn't that today? I don't know. But there's so many things. Like, this is a pattern with the divine. And I've noticed this working with the divine, with Source, for the last 6 years. We are these cosmic beings. And because we are in this soul trap, they're showing me the zodiac wheel. We're in this soul trap where we are separating ourselves. We are consciously separating ourselves from the truth of what we are, which is the all one, from this light. Now, they're showing me the zodiac wheel. And they're saying this soul trap has been created to harness your force, to keep you separate. And we all will say, I'm a Cancer. Oh, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm this, I have these. But in the grand scheme of things, you are all these different aspects, right? So they've just thrown that in there because this is the devil's playground. This is the realm of separation, the soul trap. And everything in our world has these labels. There's all these different religious sects, all these different spiritual programs, healing programs. There's the people that segregated, is that the word? For, who they are, the color of their skin or their sexual preference or whatever. Like, there's so many people, I am this, I am that, I am, and people box themselves in. But what the chosen and what you guys showing up here who are here to do something huge need to understand is that we are all one, but the separation locks you in to the old world antichrist program. You're going the opposite way to Christ. You are going on this 666, on this downward spiral, right? It's keeping you locked and fixed and limited. It's keeping you suffering. It's keeping you from you. So this every week I show up for you guys and we connect and we unify, and that is the purpose of this YouTube stream. Whether I'm live or not live, it doesn't matter. There is no such thing as linear time. Right now I'm here with you, okay, whenever you're watching this. So I show up every week live because this is they're saying an anchor point for us. This portal is being opened right now by the Christ, by the One, the Source, for you to connect your energy to. So that's what you're doing by being a subscriber, being a Facebook follower, by following my TikTok, by sharing my content. You are anchoring yourself in deeper and you are assisting. So I am so grateful to those beings that share these streams, particularly these YouTube streams, because these YouTube streams are the anchor point for us to unify so we can condense, so we can focus our energy consciously, so we can make a bigger shift, a bigger impact, and so we can just hear the latest from the divine, what the source wants us to hear, what the one wants us to hear, so we can evolve. This is all about spiritual evolution. We have the 666, which is the physical realm of matter, and we have the 999, which is the crystal spiral. They're saying this infinite spiral, the unified field, they're saying, where we all have this divine right, they're saying, to connect to, but what it takes is healing. And there is only one way to heal, and that is through the inner circle. But the knowledge itself is healing. So there's a lot of people who say, I can't afford it. Well, you can't afford it because you're not meant to be there. When you are, or if you are, you will manifest the money and you will join that inner circle membership. But it doesn't matter. Like, it's like these YouTube free streams are so healing. It's the knowledge that heals. So it's up to you to show up for yourself, invest in yourself, and it doesn't cost money, but it takes you showing up and investing in yourself to be able to connect, to work as one right now in this moment. Here we are, okay? We are connecting consciously right now, whatever time it may be that you are watching this, we are connecting. You are connecting to the Christ. You are connecting to the One, the messenger, and you are receiving the message. So you can know what it takes to actually spiritually evolve and move on to the new earth crystalline grid, because there is steps involved. And this is a very sacred, they're saying secret journey. So beings get what they pay for. They get what they invest. Those beings in my inner circle, they get a lot right now of the knowledge that they're healing to receive that knowledge. So in time, the Ascension tools, the divine rollout of this Ascension program, where beings get to receive this attunement through Christ, so they can contain this, what would you call it? They're just showing me the blueprint. So you can heal to uncover your blueprint, your Merkaba, so you can travel and grow multidimensionally and move through that Vesica Pisces into this realm of Christ, to have your cosmic Christ rebirth, to be in resonance with the 144. The 144, this frequency, this, you need to heal. So all your energetic, so this whole vessel is in resonance, because right now the realm of separation, the separation runs through you. It is in every subatomic particle within your vessel. It is in every little part. This is why healing, we need to heal. We need to release the frequencies that are blocking us, so we can release that, so we can rise, so we can unify, so we can, it's just this process. We need to release the separation to unify. The separation comes in an infinite different type of forms. The very basic levels are emotions, like these emotions, these trapped emotions, these emotional resonances. We've got toxins, we've got all these galactic type energies, reptilian, Anunnaki, we've got all these different imbalances within the spectrum. We are these rainbow beings of light, and to be that, to uncover that, to embody that, takes the healing program from Christ. And that is what I'm sharing. And I know it sounds freaking crazy out there, but I have this authority by God to be able to share this. I have earned this. I have uncovered this. I am the builder and creator, the architect of this. And this is the new world. This is the healing program from Christ to connect you to the new earth crystalline grid. This is this divine blueprint where you get to free yourself of the separation so you can be spiritually whole. That's what this is. This is what I share. And this is why it's so important for you guys to share this, so we can find those beings. And the beings for this journey, who knows who they are? It may be you watching right now. It may not. Who knows? But in time, this will be made available, and beings will get to show their interest, and we will see who is meant to be for this. This is a process that the one guides, and I've gone through 6 years of learning how to do this. And they're saying this instrument of God, so I am this instrument of God. So so this journey is me learning about myself. We all are here to learn about ourselves and uncover our unique gifts. We all have these beautiful, unique gifts. We've all had this life that we've been born into, and we've all had these trials, these tribulations, this darkness, this stuff that's just been thrown at us. And we are these heroes, these light warriors, where we just get back up. And if you're a true warrior, you have really been on this spiritual journey for quite a while now, and you've been seeking and questioning and pondering, and really they're just showing me the Holy Grail. Like, you've always questioned the meaning of life. Like why? What is this? Why are people like this? Like, why do people be so mean? Like, why can't they just operate through love and just give and just operate? It's just this thing. Like, you have been misunderstood all of your life. You've been judged. You've been cast aside. You haven't fit in. And when you think you fit in, something happens and you're out on your ass. And it's like, a lot of bullying and jealousy of others. And it's like, you just want others happy. And yeah, it's just one of those things, one of those, these things have happened to us because we are learning resilience, and we don't fit in because we are these multidimensional infinite beings, these beings of light that are here to make a change. everyone has this potential, but it takes healing. And this is the healing program for you to be able to begin that. For you to be able to start your journey connecting with your spiritual self. So that's all for today, folks. So we have the devil, separation within everything, the labels. That's one of the things, like, it's been so hard. It's labels. And on this ascension path, I have had to release myself of so many different labels, because it's like, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? And now it's like, I am the one. I am the Holy Mother, the Holy Father, the Holy Child. Like, that's who I am. I am the creator. It's a very hard thing to get your head around. Same as the chosen one. Right now, again, this word chosen one has been very triggering for me, but there is a particular reason why it's called the chosen one, because there's many different meanings packed into that. The chosen ones are the ones that choose to do the inner work. The chosen ones are the ones that, they're just saying choose. The chosen ones are the ones that choose. Let me have some water. You're being chosen right now just by seeing this. But will you choose? That's what the Christ says. This is the truth, the pure truth, and nothing but the truth. That's what God is. That's what the one is. It's illumination. So if you wish to illuminate, connect in with us, visit that link and connect to all the socials. There's not many, but this is where we need to focus our energy, where I have had to focus my energy. I used to have so many socials and things like that, and I was losing a lot of energy. So this journey is all about creating your energetic boundaries and really cutting ties with things that don't serve, and really, it's just saying, condensing your energy, like refining your energy and containing your energy. And for some reason, that's why I'm doing the live streams, not live today, at why all this month, Spirit. So this may be a new thing that I'm doing. I am not sure. I just have to go with what Spirit's guiding. And then in time, I'll have that aha moment where I'll see why Spirit had me do what I'm doing. But I know that there's a huge amount of shifting. And when that happens, there's usually a huge amount of changes that I have to make in order to keep ascending. Well, I have ascended, but to keep helping others ascend. The one is saying, I'm sitting in 0 point in the infinite, this bridge between heaven and earth, between spirit and matter, and I am this doorway, this portal, and I'm helping you guys and those in my membership and the 144. I am this energy source, they're saying. So this is why I need to be very mindful, and I need to create my boundaries, and I have to be very particular with who I let into my energy field, because as you know, there's a lot of people who like to use and abuse and take things for granted. And as a chosen one, that you have had many lessons with people that just waste your time, and that devil energy, where, I mean, it's not them personally, but there's these frequencies within them that they're like a puppet, and they just do these things automatically without even thinking, because they haven't healed. So I'm here to, number one, serve myself, because if I don't serve myself, I'm not serving anyone. Okay. And that's exactly the way that you need to operate. You need to go within, you need to serve yourself, you need to heal, you need to do the inner work, because that way you are helping more than you can ever imagine. So share this, get the word out. Let's create this beautiful army of light warriors who just want to know, who just want to heal and create heaven on earth anchor heaven on earth. We are the builders. We are the architects. We are the ones that are going to bring this in. This is history in the making. We are going to be written about with what we are doing. And that sounds grandiose and huge, but at every turning of an age, there is someone who is illuminated by the power of God. They do a huge amount of work. That's what I've come to learn, like Moses and Isaiah and Jesus and all those guys. They have done a tremendous amount of work, and no one would ever imagine the work that they have done. And I have experienced this. It's like I've been working 24/7 for the last 6 years, even in my dreams. I have worked so hard and really not given up. I've wanted to give up at many dark nights of the soul, because I've had a million of those. But I don't, because this is what I'm meant to do. And I have the power of God and the divine behind me, working with me, and those beings that connect to me get to be a part of that. So I welcome you. I love you. And here's the beginning of something.